You can climb the highest mountain, weather any storm. Nothing is impossible if you believe it's yours.
Hi YouTube. So first and foremost, I want to tell everyone happy new year. I know that for everyone who's in Jamaica, the year kind of started rough for some people, well, people on the west side. So since I made my last video, I have not posted. I've been making content, but with everything with the Hurricane Melissa, for those who know, Hurricane Melissa was a Category 5 hurricane that hit the island, and it really devastated the place. It affected me. I was without electricity for 3 months. 3 months. I had a generator, so it wasn't so bad. A lot of people didn't have that type of privilege, and a lot of people are still out of electricity right now. But I was fortunate enough to have a generator. I also had to purchase a Starlink, so I had internet as well. But it still was rough. Let me tell you, like, having a generator is a blessing, but boy, it's expensive. Expensive bad. I was spending like $8,000, which is probably about, I want to say 55 US dollars a week, right? That was like 4 times or almost 4 times what I was paying for my electricity bill each month. So it was rough. After the hurricane had passed, I went further west, because that's where the hurricane affected the most. I went further west to visit a friend, to take some stuff to her, and trust me, it was really terrible. Like, you had to see it to truly understand what it was like, but it was very devastating. It was ridiculous. It looked like Jamaica, the island that I know as Jamaica. Let me just insert some clips so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, the island that I know as Jamaica was horrible. You know when, I mean, no hate to Africa, but you know when you would see clips when they show you like starving children in Africa and homeless people, and people are just walking on the roads, and when they show you that bad, terrible side of Africa to make it look like persons are suffering, that's exactly how it looked. And I took some clips. I'm gonna insert them as well. But it really was something different. It was something strange to experience, especially the aftermath, not having cell signal, not having electricity, a lot of people not having water. I was able to I was fine with water because I had tanks attached to my house, so I already had water prior to the hurricane, and it's just me that lives here, so my water lasted until water came back. What else? It was just horrible. A lot of people lost their homes. Plenty of people lost their homes. They lost their roofs. They lost valuables within their homes. Even persons who were in Kingston who did not really get an effect from the hurricane, they lost a lot of things too, because when they would travel down to this side of the island, persons would rob them out of desperation and wanting help, wanting food, they even robbed phones, which kind of never made sense to me because we had no cell signal. But I guess they robbed it for their own reasons, maybe to sell it back and get some money. I'm not sure, but it was really a terrible thing. I'm about to insert some clips so you can see what it was like. Boy. But let me just insert the clips first.
Enough of a test drive for you?
why did I do this?
With this person, if the situation was reversed, do the exact same thing, right?
He doesn't say we could bring our moms. That's my son. Oh, no, babes, no. This is BK, my assistant. I'm assuming
Not
you ladies
16
are
Pro Max videos.
Oh, no, babes. There are no levels here. I mean, we all just friends, right?
We're all just girls living our best life.
You look like so.
Alright, so yeah, that's how the island was looking. That was about a week after the hurricane. Things are looking up a little bit more, but a lot of places probably will never look the same. We lost a lot of historical buildings as well in Black River. This was a lot of damage, and it's gonna take quite some time to fully be where we need to be. But as I've said, it's just a life-changing experience. Growing up, I've always heard the story about Hurricane Gilbert, which was within my parents' time, and that was horrible as well. But I think they had it, well, maybe not, because I think the damage from Hurricane Melissa seems to be, based on what people are saying, seems to be worse than Hurricane Gilbert. But Hurricane Gilbert, with the electricity, they lost that for about 9 months, I was told, and there was no they didn't have stuff like generators. They had to use candles, wax candles. So I think we probably had it a little bit better off in some instances, but it really was something that was very traumatizing, very ridiculous. I'm also just grateful that my house was not harmed. The only thing I lost was all the green around my house. I had a coconut tree, I had guava tree, I had a lot of trees, banana trees, I had a lot, and everything's just gone. Yeah, so it really was a thing. But like I said, things are starting to pick up. The country is starting to look better. Our government has been doing a lot of work. While some people might be questioning it and saying that they're not doing enough or they're not doing anything at all, I see where things are being done. The fact that I now have electricity is a sign that things are being done. I mean, after like 2 months, I started saying to myself, like, they're lying. They're not doing anything, right? Because when it was like within the 2 months, going to 3 months for me, I saw the government saying, JPS saying, oh, we have 90% of the persons are restored. I'm like, 90? So where do I fall in this percentage? Because where I was, it was affected, but it was not as bad as certain places like Savannah Lamar, Black River, and those places. It wasn't that bad. So I was wondering, like, why? And then I heard that places like Black River got electricity before me. And I'm like, what? It shouldn't be that hard to give us back because our work is easy. But when you think about it, there are reasons for everything. Because Black River has the Black River Hospital, and more than likely they'd prioritize them because they have persons who may need help, healthcare, and all of that. So everything makes sense. I'm just grateful that I know I have electricity. And I don't have to be spending so much money on gas for a generator. But yeah, like I said, I have a lot of content, so I will be making some videos back to back to back. So you can expect videos from me every week now. It's a new year, and I plan to take YouTube seriously. I mean, Melissa kind of was an obstacle, but nothing to worry about. And I have other plans to travel and to go places, so I will be making content everywhere I go, and I'll be providing you guys with all that content. I promise. I'm gonna try my best. All right, so bye guys. It was nice talking to you, and I'll see you in the next video.
You can climb the highest mountain, weather any storm. Nothing is impossible if you believe it's yours.